Hello everybody and welcome back to Stoneshard. As always, I am Dor, and today we're going to go ahead and do one or two more missions for Osbrook, and then we're going to go ahead and travel on over to Mannshire and start doing missions for that place. But right now we are currently sitting at 2,800 reputation for this town, and it caps out apparently at 6,000. So I don't think we're going to hit 6,000 in this town right now, but eventually we might. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and do this first mission that we went ahead and picked up. We have to go ahead and loot the cemetery again. There's someone there with a lost relic that we need to go ahead and retrieve. I also went ahead and talked to everybody in town again, so we have a couple more points of interest on the map here. We have was that 4 more points of interest on the map we can go ahead and go to eventually. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and run on in here, grab what we need to grab, and then if we have enough time, we're gonna go ahead and do another dungeon as well if the guy in town has another mission for us. So let's go ahead and head on in. It doesn't have the little gargoyle dudes outside. Before we actually do that, we do have a grave right here now that we can dig. That wasn't there the last time we were here, I don't think. So let's go ahead and dig these things up. There's another one right here by the door as well. Can I dig you up? I probably need to change weapons, right? There we go. So we got a broken belt, which I think might be a little bit better than what we have on. It has a skills and energy cost stuff, so that might be good if I was doing like the magic stuff. I'm not really doing that right now, so I don't think it's going to be that helpful for us. Let's go ahead and dig up this one as well before we head in. There might be some more graves around here as well. Let me just give a quick scan here after I'm done doing this. We got a golden tooth. Cool. We got some more gold. Let me actually just merge this with the money that we have. I'm not going to take that bag. I don't really know what we do with the bags. We have another grave there, and do we have any more in here? No, we do not. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig up this one as well before we head on in, and then we can go ahead and start clearing this place as well before we head back to Osbrook. So we got another pair of boots. I think these are the same ones we're wearing. They are indeed. These ones are just broken. Okay, and then we have a horseshoe, which we can sell, but it's considered junk, so we'll just hold on to that until we find something better. And this place is laid out different as well, like it did the last time we had to double back into a building that we went to. So let's go ahead and wait until this guy gets into the doorway so we can go ahead and attack him. We also went ahead and ranked up our guy in between episodes. I was exploring some of the areas just so I could kind of rank up our guy because we were pretty close to ranking up. We just didn't have enough XP to do so. But we went ahead and ranked up. I hit this sword thing, the Fencer's Stance. That gives us some benefits to our weapon and stuff like that. I also realized that I messed up. If we go into the skills menu, we can go ahead and do the second tier of sword stuff now. That's where the Fencer's Stance thing is. And the way we got there is just by putting one more point into our strength skill. So we are currently at 13 instead of the 12 that we were at. And if we hover over the very last one, it tells us that we need 9 more points into either strength or agility, and that'll go ahead and unlock the third tier of swords. So we can either do it like that, or we can get lucky and find the books to go ahead and learn those skills. So we're probably going to have to rank up our stuff to unlock those because our books have not been that great for us. But let's go ahead and keep looting here. We just uncovered a trap right there, so that's a good thing that we hit the 1 key when we walked in here. I'm going to keep hitting it every so often here so I don't walk into a trap on accident. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy. I just activated the new skill. I thought it was something I had to click on the guy with, but it wasn't. So this guy should die in just a second. There we go. We took a little bit of damage here. Let me just scan the area. I'm going to go ahead and do what I've been doing and just clear the dungeon before I start looting anything, just in case we end up dying and just wasting so much time looting. So we got one more guy over here. Let's go ahead and hit him with the new skill, and let's go ahead and hit him with the other one that gives us a boost. We can go ahead and hit him with a third one, and let's just go ahead and attack him, and that should be that. Let me see if there's anything in this room. There is not. Cool. We have 3 doors in here. Let's go ahead and do the top one first. Do we need to attack this door? No, we do not. Okay, so let's scan the room. We have a guy in here. I didn't even see him. Let me go ahead and deal with him, please. Let's do that, and then we can attack him. Kill him, please. Once this guy's dead like that, we're gonna go ahead and actually rest because I didn't realize how low our health was getting, and I'd rather not risk it, so I'm just gonna wait until we are back at full health, and we'll go ahead and go left here. Alright, let's go ahead and keep going here. We have to keep an eye on this trap so we don't accidentally step in it. We have a gargoyle and we have a normal zombie dude, so we should be able to deal with them relatively easily, I think. It shouldn't be that much of an issue. Yep, that's the first one down. Let's go ahead and deal with the second guy. I'm going to let him move so we don't have to get hit first. And then we just have to pretty much raw attack this guy because we don't have any of our stuff charged up to go ahead and deal with him. But there we go. And let's go ahead and take a step in and then do the scan again. We have another trap here. This place is littered with traps right now. Is there anything in this room? There is not. We have some of the sarcophagus things we can go ahead and loot when we're done clearing the place out. But I'm going to leave those be for right now. Do we have anything down here? We do not. Okay, so that's the end of this little way. Let me go ahead and walk back over here so that we can go through the door on the right here. And we got a dude in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and deal with him really quick. I'm gonna hold off on using the 5 key, the little fencer stance thing, because I don't really think it's that important in this area. The zombies aren't doing too much damage, and it's not really that much of an issue for me. Let's go ahead and do the top door again, just so we can go ahead and keep it going here. And we have a doorway that goes down. Okay, so let's go back and let's go to the right again. We got another skeleton in here. Let's go ahead and let him walk forward. Let's hit him with our boost, and let's go ahead and kill him with this. There we go. Oops, I closed the door. I didn't mean to do that. Let me walk in here and scan. Nothing in here either. We have another shield. I'm kind of curious. Is that going to be better than what we have on? It is almost broken, and I think most of the stats on it might be a little bit better. But we have a counter chance with the shield that we have. We don't have a counter chance with that one. So let's go ahead and loot the downward path here. Let's go ahead and attack the door, and let's head on in. Let's scan it. We don't have anything in there except some sarcophaguses. Okay, so we have a door here that we need to come back to. Let's go ahead and have our guy walk back over here. We have a pathway down that we haven't been yet. Is there another way that we didn't go? Yeah, there's a whole section back in the place that we came in at. So let's go ahead and clear this completely before we take that staircase over there. And we got a gargoyle, so let's go ahead and deal with him relatively easily here. They're not too hard. And there we go. Cool. Is there anything in this room? Wrong button. Nope, we do not have anything in here. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and clear the other place right here in spawn and see if there's going to be anything here. Let's go ahead and hit our trap key. There's nothing here. Okay, good. And let's go ahead and let this guy take another step so we can go ahead and hit him with our stuff here so that we can go ahead and deal with him. So that can go there, that can go there. And he was relatively easy to die, but he did a bunch of damage. I think we were at 108 health and he hit us once and we dropped all the way down to 82. Anyways, let's go ahead and keep looting here. Let's go ahead and hit our trap key. There's nothing here. Good. We have an archer that we need to deal with. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and hit him with that, and then should be it. There we go. Is there anything here? This is another dead end. Okay, so we didn't have any traps this way. Let's go ahead and just have our guy auto walk back so that way we don't have to kind of micromanage our guys' steps over the traps or not. And we have one more pathway over here, so let's go ahead and try and sneak around the trap. We also need to go ahead and eat. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that so we get around it, and there's no more traps on this side of the trap. So let's go ahead and open this, and we got another gargoyle. Let's go ahead and wait a turn, and then we should be able to go ahead and just deal with this. Again, they're pretty simple to deal with. There we go. We have another zombie coming after him. Let's back up a little bit, and let's just wait until this guy gets close enough, because all of these things should be charged by then, or at least 2 of them will be. So let's go ahead and hit him with the 5, and let's go ahead and slash him with this to get a little bit of more power into it. Let's also hit him with the other one so we get the boost. And he should die right about now. There we go. Let me go ahead and rest, because now we have a decent amount of pain right now. We also lost a decent amount of health, so this is going to take a second for me to heal back up, but we should be good to go ahead and clear the rest of this floor out in the second. All right, let's go ahead and keep going here. We need to go ahead and hit our trap key. Do we have anything in here? We do not. We have a pathway left and a pathway to the right. Let's go ahead and see what's to the right. We have a dead end, and we have a rat in here, so let's just go ahead and deal with him. And is there a trap in here? There is not. Okay, so let's go to the door on the left, and I think this might be the end of the first floor here, and then we can go ahead and take that staircase down. We have a trap in this room that triggered on one of the enemies because they're dead by it. We also have another trap right there. So can we bait this guy into going into this trap? That would be great. Let's go this way. Oh, he didn't trigger it. Can we get you to trigger it? He's not going to trigger it. He's not that dumb. Okay, so let's go ahead and just deal with him then. There we go. Cool. Let's go ahead and finish clearing. We have a pathway down and a pathway up, so let's go up first. And it looks like maybe we have another doorway to the right. Okay, so we have a guy in here. Let's go ahead and open that and deal with him. There we go, and it comes to a dead end. All right, so let's go back this way and go to the doorway on the bottom. And we got some more people this way. Let's go ahead and hit our trap key just in case. So we have 2 more people in here. Let's go ahead and try and meet one of them at a time if we can. That would be great. Let's back up as well, so that way they have to funnel in toward us. And then we should be able to go ahead and hit them with all of our power-ups here and deal with them relatively easily here. It probably would have been better if that guy wasn't where he was, so that we can hit them both with the slash there. But it worked nonetheless. And let's go ahead and rest again because we are injured again. That'll take a second to heal up. So let's go ahead and head to the left this time. And we have 2 more pathways down, and it looks like there's a whole nother little labyrinth of doorways and stuff. Let's go ahead and go this way. Attack the door, please. And it looks like it's just a dead end that has a trap in it, so that's a good thing that we didn't walk right into that. Let's go ahead and head on down and deal with the archer if we're able to. Let's also scan again just to be safe. Let's go ahead and kill this guy, please. Please die. There we go. And there's no more doorways, it doesn't look like, but it's just another dead end here. So let's scan again just to be safe. And let's head this way. Anything here? No. Okay. So let me go ahead and work my way back to the staircase down, and then we can go ahead and fight the necromancer that's down there. Hopefully there's not too many more enemies as well. So the bottom floor looks just like the top floor. Let's go right first and see if there's anything this direction. Let's also scan and make sure we're not walking into a trap. And we have a gargoyle in this direction, so let's go ahead and deal with him. And then let's go through the doorway on our right there as soon as we kill him. There we go. Actually, let's check down here just for a second. Is there anything else here? No, there's more of a doorway thing going that way, or a hallway going that way, but let's go through the door first. We have a rat in here. Let's go ahead and deal with it. And let's go through the door as well. There's nothing else in this room. I tried to do the trap thing. There's nothing in there, just to make sure. Let's go ahead and deal with this guy. And now we have a skeleton, so let's go ahead and get him right next to us, and then we can hit him with that. Let's go ahead and start dodging his attacks. Let's hit him with this. There we go. We need to go ahead and hide in a corner real quick and heal back up. Now we can go ahead and go through the door. We have 2 doors that go downward. Let's go with this one first. Let's attack it so we don't waste any picks on it. And is that a special bat? It looks red. No, I guess it's just a normal bat. Okay, so let's go ahead and get it right next to us. Let's go ahead and hit it with the slash. And cool, that was pretty simple. Let's scan, nothing in here. Cool, let's go back over here. And let's go ahead and fight whatever's in here. We have a skeleton in here. Okay, we also have another one of those zombie dudes. Let's go ahead and hit him with this. And then we can slash them both. Cool. Let's go ahead and attack the guy with the shield first, because he's kind of doing more damage, I think. And is there anything else in this room? No, there is not. Okay, so let's go this way. We have a little hallway to the left we can go down. And that hallway leads to a door, so let's go ahead and attack the door. I probably didn't have to attack that door. We also have the necromancer right in front of us. How damaged is our sword? Our sword's pretty good right now. So let's actually back up for a second just in case these guys charge us. I don't want to have to fight them in that doorway. The last time I did that happened, and then the secondary guy that came out the door ended up killing us. So let's try and get them out of that area, and hopefully by the time they get to us, this little curse thing wears off, because yeah, we were eating into our health there. Let's start stepping toward them, I guess. Oh, he can attack us from that far away. That's not good. Yeah, he's doing a decent amount of damage. Let us go ahead and heal if we can, because I'd really rather not die. That thing is going to stay on us for 60 seconds or 60 turns, whatever that is. Let's heal up our hand a little bit, and let's also step toward him so we can go ahead and start hitting him with these things. No, don't step away from us, buddy. No, stop it. Let's go ahead and hit him with that. Let's hit him with 3 as well. And let's just try and brute force this, because he's going to kill us. Okay, cool. So let's run away because the other guy's coming. He's far enough back that I think we should be fine. Maybe not. Let's actually run in here and close the door. And then keep running because he's going to kill us. Let's go there. Is there anything we can do to try and gather some health? I don't think there is. Let me go ahead and burn 5. And then we can go ahead and hit him with this. And we should be able to kill him with the slash. We didn't kill him with the slash. Please die and don't kill us. There we go. Cool. So we have probably a couple more people in this building. I'm going to go ahead and heal back up. We got the necromancer dealt with, so that was the biggest boss in the dungeon here. So we should be fine killing everybody else. Now that they're both dead, we need to go ahead and find where the figurine is. We also have an enchanted dagger, a disenchantment scroll, so that's going to come in handy. And I think it's probably going to be in the chest. That's how it was last time. Let's go ahead and pick it open. We need... Is it this one? Probably not. We need the figurine, which is this guy. Okay. We got some more gold, and we got another shield, not a chest, but I'm not going to put that on because it also is enchanted, and we don't know what it is exactly, and I don't want to have it stuck on our characters. So I learned my lesson. I'm not doing that again. But now we can go ahead and clear the last little part of this dungeon, which is going to be over over here to the left. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. So we have a doorway up top. Let's go ahead and break our way in, and let's scan for some traps. Do we got anything in here? Do we have any bad guys? We have a bad guy over here in the shadow. Let's go ahead and deal with him. And we're going to do the same thing like we did with the Necromancer. We're going to activate that so they have to walk toward us, and then we should be able to deal with him relatively easily here. Let's go ahead and do that. Thank you. And it doesn't look like we have anything else here. We just have some of the sarcophaguses we can go ahead and loot. We have another skeleton behind the door over here. We can go ahead and deal with him relatively easily. Thank you. Do we have any traps in view? We do not. Let's go ahead and head on up. We have a lot more doors and stuff in this place. This place is huge. Do we have anything to the left here? Any traps? Any chests? Anything we can go ahead and loot? We have some more sarcophaguses. Okay, I'm not too worried about those, honestly. We have a chest on the top here, and then that goes into another doorway. Let's go ahead and deal with this guy. And then we have a couple more doors we need to clear before we start looting anything, just in case we end up dying. And we just had a pearl necklace come out of one of these little jar things on the ground, so I'm going to grab that. It's apparently valued at 337 gold, so that's going to be a decent amount of money. We should get probably like 100 or 200 for it if we find the right vendor for it. Let's go ahead and go to the bottom right now and see if there's any more doors. Do we have anything here? We do not. Okay, so is that the entire place looted? No, we still have this pathway down here. Let's go ahead and walk on over there, and then we can go ahead and start looting up all the chests and stuff. And that was actually just a dead end. Okay, so let me go ahead and begin looting everything. We don't need any lockpicks for the sarcophaguses. Those should be instant opens, and they are indeed. So I'm going to go ahead and gather up all the loot, and I'll show you what I get here in just a second. So before we start looting anything, this is what we have right now, and then we really don't have all that much space to gather anything, but if we do, we'll go ahead and try and wiggle things around to try and cram as much in as we can. So I just opened one of the sarcophaguses up here, and we had a ghost spawn out of it that's attacking us right now. So I don't know if we can actually kill this thing because it just made us burn all of our stuff, like with its attack that it hit us with. So let's actually hit him with the ones now that they came back. He's doing a decent amount of damage, and I think we've missed every attack. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, we just that was odd. We haven't had that happen yet. So this is all the loot that we got from clearing the chest here. I'm going to go ahead and work my way back over to Osbrook and start offloading some of this. We also got about 100 or so gold from the chest as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do all that really quick, and we'll see what our total is after we're done offloading. So we made a decent amount of cash from selling the stuff. We still have some of it in our inventory. We can't sell the shield. Nobody wants to buy it. I don't know why. I was able to sell stuff that wasn't identified before, so I'm not quite sure what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and identify the enchants on this thing, and if it's better than what we have, we're going to swap over to this. So I think I am going to go ahead and put this shield on. It has a little bit better stats, I think, compared to the one we have equipped right now, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to sell this one, and if we don't like this one and we want to go back to this, I can just go ahead and buy another one from the guy in town here. It's not too big of an issue, but let's go ahead and turn in our quest, and we should, I think, get like 500 gold again. I'm not quite sure how much gold we're supposed to get for this mission. Another 555 gold. Okay, so we should be at 25 something right now on our gold count. We are indeed, and it looks like there's a limit to how much money one of these little bags can carry. So we have one more of these in our chest in the bar. So let me go grab that and put the rest of the money in it. There we go, nice and tidied. I'm going to go ahead and travel on over to Mannshire because none of the people in our town can afford the sale of these other items here. I think one of these sells for like 200, and apparently the dagger sells for 1,500, or is valued at 1,500, so I need to find someone who wants to buy that. I might want to sell this thing. I don't really have a use for it at the moment, so we'll probably end up selling that. Do I have one in my chest? I do already have one. Let me just go ahead and put that in here for right now. Actually, before we go ahead and travel over to Mannshire, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick lap around the town again and fix up my gear because most of the stuff I'm wearing right now is pretty broken. It only has like 20 durability left on it, so I need to go ahead and get these guys to fix my stuff if it's not too late, and it's not. Okay, so this guy can go ahead and fix my metal stuff. So is my sword completely messed up? It is not, so I'm not going to waste the money on fixing that. Let me actually just click this so I can see what I can and can't repair at this guy. So we're not going to fix any of our stuff, but this guy apparently will buy the dagger, and he'll give us 410 gold for it, so we could take it from him, or we can try our luck at another vendor in the other town, which I think is what we're going to do. Can we sell any of this other stuff for a decent amount? we can't. This thing I'm not going to sell for 135 because one of the other vendors in this town wants to pay 200 for it. So I'll go ahead and just wait until I find somebody else who can afford that. I'm going to hold the dagger. Let me go to the leather guy and fix my armor, and then we're going to go ahead and jump on over to Mannshire, see if the armory dude over there wants to buy our dagger for a little bit more than the guy here does. All right, and that's most of our stuff fixed up. We don't have anything else we need to fix on our character, so let me go ahead and talk with the dude to go ahead and travel on over to Mannshire. The blacksmith over here in Mannshire also wants to pay 410 for the dagger. I think that's exactly the same amount as the guy in Osbrook wanted to pay, so I'm just going to go ahead and offload it for right now. I'm not planning on using a dagger anytime soon, and I think that's all we're going to sell to this guy. I was going to go ahead and buy a sword from him as well, but he also only has the 21 slashing damage sword that we already have on our character. I'm not going to sell him any of this other stuff as well because the vendors also want those for a little bit more money than this guy's willing to pay for them. So let me go ahead and wander around here and see if I can find the vendors, because I don't think I really explored Mannshire all that much. I think I just came by, gave him the money, and dipped out. I didn't walk around anywhere. So I found the merchants, and this guy wanted to buy our little cup for 103 gold, so I went ahead and sold it to him. But this guy also sells enchantment scrolls. I haven't seen those in a vendor yet. We only have the yellow ones, which are the identifying ones, and then the red ones, which are the disenchant ones. Those are only two that we've seen so far. So what I think I want to go ahead and do is actually buy this thing from this dude and then throw that on a piece of armor that we have. Or we can hold on to this for a second and see if there's another person who sells weapons, and maybe we can get a different sword. So I'm going to go ahead and pay the 700 gold for this. And there we go. Let me go ahead and wander around a bit more. These were all the little vendor stall things that we have in the other town. We have the lumber guy here who's going to be selling bows and stuff like that. I'm not too worried about that right now. So there's not any more shops in this town. So we're just going to go ahead and throw the enchantment scroll on one of our pieces of gear here. And I think we're going to go ahead and throw it probably on our chest piece at the moment because it has the most protection. So let's go ahead and hope that we get something good. Let's see what we got. We got health restoration plus 4%. Okay, it wasn't the greatest thing, but it's better than nothing that we had on there. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and travel back to Osbrook with the 3 items here and sell them to the vendors over there. I'm just going to have to wait a day or two for their money to regenerate. But then next episode, we'll be back over here in Mannshire doing some of their missions. So for right now, that's going to go ahead and be it for today's episode. So hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.